Good evening, Greg here, burning both ends, burning on the front end of a night of work. I have to say I'm still really enjoying this posting process, the success journal, going through the journal and then posting and then hitting some work. It's working really well for me. So, and it's really accomplishing what I wanted. You know, I want to still post twice a day, but I wanted to really severely reduce the time it took me to post just so I could focus on the iCore work and the other work that's going on. So anyway, so what happened today? So today was an on the business day. As I talked about this morning, on the business versus in the business. On the business is, the high level stuff, the systems, the processes, is implementing things to make the business run smoother. In the business is, the business execution. And so today, it started off the day with an email from our industry mentor, essentially critiquing the fact that, we didn't have a well-established process for how we go about, executing all this work, right? We're doing these interviews. There's lots of documentation on the interview that has to find its way into certain places. We have the whole scheduling process for an interview. And when are things scheduled and where do they end up and what are the conference lines that we use, and just all this kind of really critical but minute things, but really important details. Like obviously if the conference line is not right in the invitation to everyone that's going to be at the meeting, people can't show up, things like that. So what I did was I was able to leverage all the work that I had done before the opening session, all the systemization that I had done, and I was able to very quickly and easily pull it all together and create a little, a page on our website, much like the YouTube posting process that I link in the description, to my team to show them, okay, this is where things need to go. This is at least this is a first cut, right? That's how I introduced it. This is not at all etched in stone. This is just simply I've been thinking about it. I was given an opportunity to fire it out. Send it to the team, see what they think. So it's out for feedback right now, but I think that people are going to appreciate it. The goal is to make the Google site kind of the hub for everything. The process is right there, so that way you can just kind of, and it's really short and it's not very long at all. And it's probably literally would take you 3 minutes to read the whole thing, and it's like a wiki. So I've linked out, as in the description of the process, I've linked out to the places that you need to go to put things. There's a Smartsheet form, there's a master Smartsheet, there's a Smartsheet report. There are a bunch of Google Drive folders to put things in. Some of the things you just email them to me and I'll take care of it. There's this Innovation Within, which is our cloud-based platform for iCore. And you can see on the dry erase board behind me, that's my little sketch, I was able to kind of sketch out, these are the things that we need to do, these are the places to put them, here's the website, and kind of that's what's behind me there is just that kind of process flow. And I was able to do that very quickly because of the work that I did before, and then put it into an outline. Probably the whole thing took me probably about an hour to do, which is great. I was thrilled that it was so quick and easy. And we'll see how it goes. We'll see how the team reacts to it. I think it's going to be welcomed. I'm sure that we'll do some tweaks, but that's the whole point, right? It's like, you think about it, you send it out. There was a real need to send it out today. I think folks will be happy to adopt things, and then even if they don't want to adopt it 100%, at least adopt most of it, and then offer suggestions on where it can be tweaked to make it better. So I thought that was really cool. And then throughout the day, so that was this morning's work, and then throughout the day, it was a big family day. Spent a lot of time actually with my younger daughter today. That was a lot of fun, a lot of park time. For some reason we played with a balloon a lot today, so that was fun. I did a lot of micro work today, so just little itty bitty 2 and 3 minute pieces of work here and there. For some reason, Friday was a day for lots of emails coming back. A lot of we're asking for lots of referrals. We have interviews. Hey, who else can we talk to? They give us a few names, and then it's a matter of an email and a follow-up. And typically that email has some little paragraph about what we're up to, so that way that person can just forward it on. And so there were a lot of those that came back today, and so they're kind of quick and easy things. And one of the techniques that I like doing, and I forget where I learned this, but so someone does an email introduction to me. So let's say Bob introduces me to I don't know, Lisa, right? And so now Bob sends an email out where it's to me, to Lisa, blah blah blah. And then now what do I do? So now what I'll do is I'll move Bob into the BCC, and then I'll put Lisa in the 2, and I'll say, hey, thanks, Bob, and I'll put in parentheses, now I'm BCC. So that way a reply all, Bob is not stuck in this thread this whole time. Bob sees that I got back, that I'm picking up the communication with Lisa, so now Bob can kind of leave the conversation knowing that we're going to pick it up, and that way we're not making Bob crazy. I like that style. And so I had a bunch of those today, and then also I'm continuing my due diligence on this donation widget for nonprofits with Peter. So I'm continuing to look through the information that he gave me. I'm learning about how to evaluate a business, and so I have a call tomorrow morning to talk about some things, and then I'm talking with Peter on Tuesday. So I'm psyched for that. I'm psyched to move that forward. I'm psyched to get involved in this project. It looks very exciting to me, and so I'm just really cool. I'm thrilled to be in that space, and so. But as far as tonight's work is going to be real tasky stuff. I got some interviews to upload to Innovation Within. I set up my 4 terabyte hard drive today, so I got to copy a bunch of videos over, just tasky stuff. But I find that's okay. Tasky stuff for a Saturday night, just kind of things I don't really have to think about too much, but are really critical things. I find that tasky stuff is good for like late night work. Sometimes like late at night I really want to focus. Sometimes I really just want to tune out and just do something that I can just go through the motions on. So tonight's one of those nights. So getting into some tasky stuff, and then tomorrow start fresh. Have a Father's Day post. I think it will be tomorrow night. I'll post the partnership post. And that's it. And so still enjoying the success journal. So week 1 is officially over. So we're going to head into week 2. So we'll do that tomorrow. Think about what week 2 looks like. See how the success steps move into week 2. See which ones were crossed off from week 1. And I will admit, it's rare that a lot of success steps take just 1 week. Typically, a success step should take more than 1 week, just because it should be, kind of many successes, and it should take some time, or else it wasn't like a really worthwhile success step. It wasn't a big enough goal. So that's that's another thing. Not that it can't happen. I mean, you can get going in success steps, knocking them off one a week. But my suggestion is, or my feeling is that a success step should take more than a week, or most of them should. So. Yeah, so this is the post for tonight. So this channel is all about me and my journey as an aspiring entrepreneur. So these are the things I'm doing that are bringing me success. I also talk about my failures, my challenges, things I'm still working on. So let's see. I've linked some motivational stuff down in the description. Some great sites for some motivation. I've linked some great music down there, and then the beat in the background is an Afrobeat inspired by fellow Hoodie. So check that out. G Money is my alter ego. I've played drums for a couple decades, so I write these beats. Check them out on SoundCloud. You can hear them for free. And that's it. So get some rest. Tomorrow is Father's Day, so have a great Father's Day. Honor a father, your father, someone else's father. Fathers are very important. Come to learn that myself. I'm real lucky. I had a wonderful father. Well, I have a wonderful father. But I'm saying, I guess I had one growing up. I had a great father. He's still a huge influence in my life right now. So lucky to have that. And the things I aspire to be is a great father to my kids. I look to inspire them. I look to create a really good environment for them to learn and grow and ask questions and make mistakes. So I think tomorrow we're going to grab some brunch. I got some steaks from my parents, some Omaha steaks for tomorrow night. That's going to be really good. And that's it. So you all have a great night. Get some rest. Wake up tomorrow, inspire people, do great things, and I will see you in the morning.